Hi there, I'm Clayton Lehmann. I teach in the history department at USD, but when I'm not teaching history, I like to cook. And I'm going to show you today one of the things that I like to cook. It comes from a traditional festival held in my home community near Freeman, a Mennonite community. And every spring they hold a festival of tasting called Schmeckfest, in which we get to eat lots of great ethnic German food, starting with noodle soup and bean soup and going on to a main course of sausage and sauerkraut, steamed beef, cheesy potatoes, and we wrap it up with some kuchen, that is a kind of fruit custard pie, and poppy seed rolls, and my favorite of all, Pluma Moos, which is what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to use a recipe that comes from the Freeman Academy Auxiliary, which sponsors the festival of Schmeckfest. Because we didn't have it this year because of the pandemic, I was really hungry for Pluma Moos, so I've been making it constantly. I started with 1.5 cups of prunes and 1.5 cups of dried fruit. Other than prunes, I used a mixture of raisins and craisins, and then I put them together in a pot with 1.5 cups of water, and I'm cooking those dried fruits here in order to soften them. And that will take maybe 10 minutes or so, and then you want to turn off the pot and let that mixture cool for a little while you're working with the milk. So the milk involves 5 cups of milk, a cup of cream, and then I like to add some cloves for a really nice flavor. I put in 6 or 8 cloves to this quantity of milk, and right now I'm heating up the milk, and we want to heat it up until just before it reaches the boiling point. And at that point, we move to the next process. Now my milk is boiling. While it was reaching a boil, I made a mixture of 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/3 of a cup of flour, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a little bit of salt, probably less than 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to take this dry mixture and put a little bit of the hot milk mixture inside of it in order to make a paste, and then we'll put the paste in the milk mixture in order to thicken it. So I usually put in about 1/3 of a cup. That seems like a good quantity to make this mixture. We want to make a kind of a smooth paste. And then we're going to whisk this. Heat it up again to the boiling point and mix constantly while it's reaching the boiling point. I've been boiling the thickened milk mixture now for about 10 minutes, and it's coming back to a full boil. So I'm going to turn off the heat now, stirring constantly, and put the pot in a larger pan of cold water. I've cooled the milk mixture, and now I'm going to put the dried fruit mixture into it. And imagine yourself enjoying it. That is so good. Put it in the fridge and dazzle your friends. Thanks to Kim Albrecht for inviting me to do this. Enjoy!